also have a new iPhone? Oh, for me? I shouldn't have.
Be surprised to see all the insane stories we have in store for you in this special animated video.
From becoming best friends with a meme to finding out why Roblox ruined our lives. You'll never believe how all these stories end.
Watch till the end because we'll show you why Lanky Box was sent to jail. Let's go. There was a new kid in our class named Jack. Jack was this new kid at our school. This was like the first year he was at our school. Yeah. And he was literally held back a year, so he was like older than all the other kids. Yeah. And Jack was super scary. Like, he went through puberty like really young, so he was like really tall and like his voice was a lot deeper than everyone's. Yeah. He was very, very scary. Right. Now, Jack was actually my enemy. Now, I remember one time at recess, we were playing freeze tag. Like, you know when you like tag someone, you have to freeze? Yeah. I would be like tagged, I'd be frozen, right? Jack would just come up to me and just kick my leg, like as hard as he could. It was like actually really mean.
Yeah, that's not funny. That's actually kind of dangerous and violent.
Yeah.
But why? Okay, but did he pick on everyone across the board?
No, just me. And I remember at recess one day, like, me and my friends were, like, playing Foursquare. And, like, he ran into the center, and he took the ball from me and threw it at my face. I'm not joking.
I bet he did that because he didn't like you because you went up to him on the first day at school and made some crazy
No.
Like, hey, Jack, what's your favorite fast food restaurant? Jack in the Box. And Jack was like, oh, I'll get you back.
I don't tell cringe jokes.
Oh, yeah, here we go. So, okay, so he threw the ball at your head. Did it hit you?
Yeah, it hit me right in the face. And, like, I went home that day and was, like, crying to my mom about how, like, terrible of a day I had.
Yeah.
And so my mom was so cool. She literally called the school and asked for Jack's mom's phone number. She called Jack's mom on the phone. And she was like, I want you to ask your son to stop teasing my little boy. Did it work? Yeah, no, it didn't quite work. What? For a little bit it worked, but then he went right back to picking on me. Now, okay, here's where this story gets a little interesting. So, as I mentioned, I had a few friends at this time. It was basically me and a couple other boys. We would, you know, play Pokemon, we would hang out, play video games, whatever. Now, in school, I had the genius idea of calling our friend group the Carrot Club. I was like, guys, what if we called ourselves the Carrot Club?
Oh, so what you're trying to say is that you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You were the original cool kid.
I was like, oh, like, we need, like, a name for, like, our friend group, like, me and two other guys. And, I guess I was eating carrots or something. I just picked the Carrot Club. Carrot Club. And, like, everyone had a name. Like, one of my friends, he was small, so he was called Lil Carrot. This is true.
His name was not Lil Carrot.
No, it was.
Listen.
Yeah, it was.
Carrot Club, more like Cringe Club. What you mean?
There was another guy called Baby Carrot, and my name, which I picked for myself, was Big Carrot.
You picked your own name. You gave everybody else Lil Carrot, Baby.
No, everyone picked their
Big
own
Carrot.
Everyone picked their own name. It was a lot of fun. So we would all be like, oh, what's up, Big Carrot? Oh, what's up, Baby Carrot? It was a bunch. It was pretty stupid, but like I remember going home that day and telling my family about it. I was like, yeah, we have this new club. And my dad was like, oh, that's kind of funny. I actually am going to make something for your club. And what he gave me that night was a stack of dollar bills. Oh, but on the dollar bills, instead of presidents, it was carrots. And he called it Carrot Currency. Much like how Justin has Justy Bucks, where he put his face on a dollar bill.
Do not compare Justy Bucks to your Cringe Carrot.
Well, that's so funny.
No, dude, this was sick. It had like carrot dollar bill and like had a bundle of carrots, but it looked really real.
Now, I'm gonna pause this. Your parents are great people, wonderful people, but I'm gonna just say this: they made your life so much harder.
Why?
Because they're literally, your mom calling Jack's mom, Dad giving you carrot currency. They're making your life at school very hard.
No, dude, my dad actually family is like really good in Photoshop. Like the money looked really sick. And so the next day at school, I showed up with like this stack of dollar bills and I handed it out to Little Carrot and like Baby Carrot, all my friend group. And I'm not joking, the club became like cool. Like people wanted to join that weren't even my friends. And it got to a point where people were like, oh, like, can I join the Carrot Club? Like, maybe if I, like, buy you lunch or, like, oh, I'll do, like, your homework. I'm not joking.
You lie.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Literally, I was shook because it literally became cool. Because if they joined the club, I gave them a carrot dollar. So, literally, the club became so popular, it even, like, girls wanted to join. I'm not making this up. You can ask my parents. This literally happened. And so the club was just like rampant. It was just going everywhere. People were like, oh, like I'll buy like you lunch for like a week. I was like, make it 2 weeks. They're like, okay, just to get in the club. I mean, I was basically like the king of the class at that time.
I know where this story's going. Then I moved up. I promoted from big carrot to eating carrot.
No, I should have done that though.
Yeah.
Okay, flash forward. Basically,
Baby,
everyone in the class.
do you want to
had
give me
joined at
something?
this point. Every single person in the class had like 20 kids. I think 19 of them were all in the class.
Baby.
They all had names. It was
What?
the only
What's up?
person.
Wait, but you can't do no. Go.
And Jack came up to me one day. I was sitting there, you know, just surrounded by all the free food that people have given me. And he was like, hey, do you think that I could join the Carrot Club? And I was like, no way. It felt so good to say no to him. Because all this time he teased me and he finally wanted to be like my friend. And I was like, no way, get out of here. And then I was like, wait, I'm kind of becoming a bad guy.
You are.
We were all like, the entire club was like hanging out one day. We were all like passing food around, having fun playing games. And Jack was literally just alone on the other side of the classroom.
That's pretty bad.
It was like really sad. Like I was just sitting there and like everyone around me was laughing or whatever. I just saw him like sitting there just alone and just like looking sad.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, it just doesn't feel right.
Wow.
Like it doesn't feel right.
Big carrot got a big heart.
So I was like, I need to make a change here. Like this is not gonna work. So I remember I started walking over to Jack,
Bruh.
and it was just me and him in the corner of the classroom.
What you do
I
like
was
and
like,
subscribe,
hey,
guys.
Jack, like,
It's insane.
I actually changed my mind. Like, do you want to join the club?
Oh, wow.
And he was like, the reason why I was teasing you. And he told me this, he was like, it was because I was being picked on in my old school. And he was like, I just didn't want to be that same kid that got picked on. So he was thinking, maybe if I pick on you, other people wouldn't tease me. And I was like, that still sucks for me, but like, I was like, man, that's so sad. Like,
Wow.
this kid was in the exact same position I was in. And now I did exactly what he did. I started teasing someone else, so I didn't get teased. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put an end to this. I was like, Jack, I'm sorry. He said sorry to me. I was like, Jack, please come join the Carrot Club.
Wow.
I gave him $1, and he was like, okay, I'm in. And like, he walked across the classroom, he joined all the other kids, and it was like actually like such a heartwarming moment.
Wow.
Like, he joined the club, and me and him actually became like really good friends.
Let's go.
I know, right?
As I mentioned in our first draft animation, I used to be a lifeguard because I was a swimmer.
Right.
So in high school, I was on the team. You know, I was on the swim team, you know, acting all cool and stuff. I was on track to become the captain of the team. I was fast, I was friendly, people liked me, okay? I looked real nice in that speedo, okay? I had career aspirations. I'm gonna be the captain of the team. When I'm a senior, it's gonna be great. But there was one thing holding me back.
What is it?
Guess what it is?
But you're even talking about something? But shoot is
And I'll tell you how. I have
Look.
an addictive personality.
Adam
okay?
was
Like,
right there.
if I
And
was
Justin was right here.
go all in. You know, like if
Justin
there's a
Adam.
donut in front of me,
Donuts.
I mean,
No donuts. No, don't take the donuts.
But when when I got home, I would still play video games. I was not playing Roblox at the beginning, okay? Now, everything changed when at one swim meet, so at the swim meets, you compete as a school against another school, right?
Right.
At one meet, I met this girl. My friend introduced me to her friend who went to a different school, and this girl's name was Maddie.
Was Maddie like on the other school swim team?
Yeah, she was a
Oh.
I ended up dating Maddie. Now, I'm not going to get into how that happened because that is irrelevant. The whole story
Look,
takes place.
you need to put.
Now, Maddie was a
Do you
very
see that
good
wall
girl,
right there
very
with
fast
the
swimmer, a
bushes?
very good
Get
swimmer.
that away, man.
However,
You
what
don't need
happened-
that.
This happened at the beginning of high school. So back then, I'm not able to drive.
Right.
Like freshman high school, you don't know how to drive. So Maddie went to a different school than me. So that's the problem because I'm not going to see her all the time.
Right, you only normally get to see her on like the weekends or something.
So I'm not even then, because how are we gonna meet up? Like take a bus or walk or something? It was basically a long distance relationship, even though she's like 2 miles away.
Right.
Okay? We had to keep coming up with activities to do to like keep in touch.
Right.
You know, because otherwise, like you like FaceTime somebody is kind of like, how's your day?
Right.
That's pretty
You
good.
gotta find an activity that you guys can do together, but doesn't require both of you to
Okay, this
take
needs
that
to be very good.
I'll give you one guess.
Okay, that's gonna be the end of the video.
Named Sam. Now,
Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.